In this session, we're going to talk about a very important function, and the function's name is the DateAdd function. Now, the basic functionality of the DateAdd function revolves around that it allows you to add specific intervals of dates to an existing date itself. And the way to write up a DateAdd function, I have presented it nicely in an Excel sheet over here. Now you write the DateAdd function as beginning with the DateAdd text itself, and in the argument interval you need to put in three arguments. The first is the interval, the second is the number, and third is the date. So the first one being the interval. Whenever we talk about the interval thing, we are referring to this table. The second is the number, that is the number of intervals that I'm trying to add to a specific date. And the third argument is the date itself to which I'm trying to add the specific interval of dates. And in MS Access, I have beginning with our typical data set, the paycheck data set. Let's imagine that all of these employees are contractual employees, and all of them stand a review after, say, 4 years from now. And I simply want to know what would be the dates 4 years from now when these individuals would stand up a review. Now to put it in in an SQL way, this is the way you write it in SQL. So I'm going to select an appointment date of the individual, and then I'm going to add 5 years to the appointment date, and going to come up with a new review date from the dataset paycheck itself. Now the reason I write 4 times y over here is that because I'm referring to this table itself, because it tells me that if I'm trying to add say intervals in terms of years, I need to type in y four times. If I'm talking in terms of quarters, I need to type in q. If I'm talking in terms of months, I need to type in m. So let's try to run this query and see what the results come up. So there you go. So this tells me that the appointment date of the individual is this, and the review date of the individual is going to be this, considering that I have added up 5 years to this original appointment date, which is quite apparent in the arguments that I put it over here. So these are the dates which we want to come up. If I wanted to change the number of date intervals, so year intervals, say I wanted to put in 3 and then ran the query. So these are the days, these are the dates that would have fallen 3 years from the appointment date of the individual. Let's move a step forward and change YYY to something else. So let's say we are talking in terms of quarters now, that these individuals stand a review date from 3 quarters from their appointment date. So when I will run this query, it's going to give me the dates which would fall exactly 3 months from their appointment dates. So probably the first individual got its review on 9th of November on 2012 itself, and this person is still standing a review from since it got appointed on 12th of December 2013. It's still awaiting its review in September. Not just this, we could have changed this to months also. Now it would add 3 months to the current appointment date. So this is probably what we are looking for, and so on and so forth. You could experiment with each and every value that we can use in this value column over here, and you're going to come up with amazing results. You can also calculate the day on which the FIFA World Cup would next come up, or the cricket world would come up, by using the DateAdd function. So I hope you enjoyed this session, and stay tuned for the next session. And we're going to discuss about a function called the DateDiff function, which does exactly opposite to what DateAdd function does.